New Hampshire Motor Speedway has announced a number of improvements intended to enhance the fan experience for its July 19-21 race weekend, headlined by the Cup Series Foxwoods Resort Casino 301. The additions include a new pre-race setup, infield and turn 3 camping, Infield Experience, more drink rails and a new fan zone layout. Following driver introductions for the Cup race, the entire field will walk the pre-race stage, take a parade lap around the track and then will walk the red carpet before entering their cars. The Cup cars will be gridded in a new location on the turn 1 side of the start-finish line. Camping for the first time, fans can now reserve a campsite in the infield behind pit road. A limited number of infield camping spots are available and include water and power hookups plus pre-race pit passes, Xfinity Series garage passes and grandstand access to watch the race. A new camping area has been added to Turn 3. The Speedway removed the backstretch billboards to create an area that will allow fans to be just a few steps from the action. Infield Experience fans who don't have a camper, but still want infield access can purchase the Infield Experience. Located just behind pit road, the Infield Experience offers fans the opportunity to enjoy hospitality while being right in the center of the action. This includes access to a private tent by the start-finish line, viewing areas in turns 2 and 4, pre-race pit passes, driver appearances, catered luncheon and more. Drink rails added due to the popularity of the add-on last year in Section No. Row 49. More drink rails will be added throughout the main grandstand. This will give fans more seating space and legroom with cooler or bag storage underneath the drink rail and a spot for food and beverages that will not affect sight lines. Additionally, a drink rail will be added across the top of the main grandstand and provide fans with a standing area to move around while enjoying the race. As an added convenience, NHMS partner, Levy, will vend snacks such as peanuts, ice cream sandwiches and beer throughout the grandstand area so fans don't miss on-track action. New fan zone layout. The fan zone, located across from the infield tunnel, is home to games, activities, displays and all of the off-track action on race weekend. In an effort to eliminate vehicle traffic driving through this area and to make it safer for the fans, the Speedway has created a new perimeter road. This road will run along the outside of the fan zone, creating a large common area in the center for fans to socialize and interact with the racing-themed displays. 2 weeks after it was taken off the auction block, the birthplace of NASCAR is no longer for sale. The Streamline Hotel, where NASCAR was formed in 1948, had been up for auction April 1-3, with a minimum bid of $2.3 million, according to the Daytona Beach News-Journal. Owners of the property, at 140 South Atlantic Avenue, in the heart of downtown Daytona Beach, had placed a $7.5 million reserve price on the auction. There is at least one advertisement online, posted on April 11th, that still lists the 44-room hotel as for sale at $6,999,999, but one of the brokers involved in the original auction said that is incorrect. The hotel is no longer for sale, broker Paul Sexton, of Hospitality Real Estate Counselors in Orlando, Florida, told NBC Sports. I don't know anything about any ads, but that's about the only thing I can comment on. Eddie Hennessy, principal owner of the hotel, had invested a reported $6 million from 2014 through its reopening in 2017 to renovate the Streamline to its former luster. Hennessy did not respond to a message left for him by NBC Sports. However, Hennessy did say in a video on the hotel's Facebook page, "I just wanted to clear the air. Yes, the hotel was up for auction and we decided not to sell. So it is business, as usual. We are open 7 days a week, 24/7 and we are ready to party." Follow what Jerry Bankowski. Colleague Racing has a plan for the future. That plan is being executed, slowly on purpose, according to team president Chris Rice, but it is being built with the intention of the Xfinity Series team fielding 2 full-time cars in 2020. That plan, which involves fielding the number 10 Chevrolet in select races this year, is being helped by multiple drivers, including Elliott Sadler. Sadler competed in last Friday's race at Richmond Raceway, the first of 2 scheduled starts this year, and finished 12th. Rice, who appeared on SiriusXM NASCAR Radio's The Morning Drive on Wednesday, explained how Sadler came to be involved with the team a year after his retirement from full-time racing and how a second car is helping rookie Justin Haley. "I'm very good friends with Elliott," said Rice. "Lived with Elliott. We still talk on a daily basis." Sadler came to Rice in the weeks before he announced his retirement from full-time racing last year. He let Rice know he had a sponsor, Nutrien Ag Solutions, that "I've got to do something else with it." At the end of January, the team announced Chastain, a watermelon farmer away from the track, would compete in 3 races for the team with the sponsor. "It's a perfect fit for Ross Chastain," Rice said. "Elliott is giving back like what was given to him with Dale Jarrett with Ross Chastain. He's doing kind of the same thing. ... So it just worked out perfectly." Chastain competed for Kaulig in the season opener at Daytona, leading 23 laps and finishing 13th. While Chastain competes mainly for JD Motorsports and Xfinity, he will make his 2nd of 4 starts with Kaulig Racing next weekend at Talladega. He'll return to the number 10 at Chicagoland Speedway, June 29, and Texas Motor Speedway, November 2, but the number 10 effort doesn't stop with Chastain or Sadler, who makes his 2nd start at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, September 14. Austin Dillon will make a 2nd start in the car on the Charlotte Roval Sept. 28. NASCAR on NBC analyst A.J. Allmendinger also will drive the number 10 in quite a few races that have yet to be announced. Rice said there are a number of open races on the car the team is looking to fill. Everything done with the number 10 is done with the intention of helping Haley, who Rice said has a 2-year deal with Kaulig to drive the number 11 Chevrolet. Through 8 races with crew chief Nick Harrison, the rookie has 6 top 10s and a best finish of 7th twice. Kaulig fields its cars with technical assistance from Richard Childress Racing. Kaulig is based in RCR's Welcome, North Carolina campus. "I think it's a challenge for anybody when you don't go each and every week and you're kind of sporadic," Rice said. "We have built our program slowly on purpose. We want to be ready when we go to the racetrack. We want that car to be helpful to the 11 car. We don't want it to take away from the 11 car. That's what we do. It's not 2 teams. It's 1 team building 2 cars, and that's the way we work on them in the shop. Everybody works on everything. We have enough equipment to do it. We have enough stuff to do it. We have enough people, so it's not that difficult. Just racing each and every week helps you to get into the swing of things." Rice, who was crew chief on the No. 11 for its first 3 years in the series, said the team puts an emphasis on people when putting together its number 10 operation. "Can you get the quality people and the people that you need to be able to mix in with the group that you already have," Rice said. "Because if you get a bunch of people that do not get along, then it doesn't work right. That's in any business. I think it all revolves around people. I think about Stewart-Haas Racing, and Hendrick Motorsports, and those guys when they built those programs from 1-car teams all the way up." Follow at Daniel MCF Aiden with NASCAR off this weekend for Easter. We're altering our weekly power rankings to focus on the best performing organizations in Cup through the first 9 races of the season. Here's our picks. 1. Joe Gibbs Racing, 40 points, has won 6 of the first 9 races, including the Daytona 500. Plus, they have the series leading driver, Kyle Busch, 3 wins. If JGR continues to have the same success in the next 9 races, it could make for a very, very long season for many other organizations. 2. Team Penske, 36 points, the only other Cup organization to win a race, 2 by Brad Keselowski and 1 by Joey Logano. Organization has been competitive in almost every other race it hasn't won. The only driver lacking is Ryan Blaney, who has yet to reach victory lane, but whose performance has also picked up in recent races. 3. Stewart Haas Racing, 32 points, team that is best of the rest behind JGR and Penske. All 4 drivers have had strong performances at times, but inconsistency and pit road incidents have kept SHR from breaking through with its first win of the season. Could that winless streak finally end at Talladega? 4. Chip Ganassi Racing, 26 points, the top Chevrolet team but still well behind the top organizations. If it wasn't for Kurt Busch and his strong performance, 3 top 5s and 6 top 10s, in his first season at CGR, this organization would be ranked significantly lower. And what has happened to Kyle Larson? He's off to one of the worst starts of his career. 5. Hendrick Motorsports, 23 points, what's happened to the once titans of NASCAR? It almost seems like the same struggle virus that has infected Jimmy Johnson has spread to his teammates. Has shown signs of progress but plenty of work still remains. 6. Roush Fenway Racing, 22 points, Ryan Newman is starting to hit his stride with his new team, including a pair of season-best 9th place finishes at Bristol and Richmond, plus 4 other top 15 showings. But what about teammate Ricky Stenhouse Jr.? He's shown promise at times, but with just 1 top 10, how does the second quarter of the season bode for him? 7. Richard Childress Racing, 17 points, has shown speed at times but results haven't always followed. Austin Dillon has the team's only 2 top 10 finishes. Daniel Hemrick has struggled in his rookie season, with a best finish so far of 18th. 8. JTG Daugherty Racing, 9 points, has shown improvement from last year. Chris Buescher has made some positive gains and Ryan Preece has looked good at times in his first season with the organization. But inconsistency continues to be a problem. What's the answer? Tie, 9. Wood Brothers Racing, 6 points, things are starting to come into their own for the single-car team, with an affiliation with Team Penske. Paul Menard has back-to-back top 10 finishes in his 2 most recent races, Bristol and Richmond, and is up to 16th in the Cup standings. If playoffs started today, Menard would be in. Tie, 9. German Racing, 6 points, Ty Dillon has had some solid performances for this one-car team, including a 6th-place finish at Daytona and 3 other top 15 finishes. But like JTG Daugherty, inconsistency remains an issue that needs to be addressed. Other organizations receiving votes: Front Row Motorsports, 5 points, Richard Petty Motorsports, 2 points, Levine Family Racing, 1 point. An executive involved in Speedway Motorsports Inc.'s efforts to bring NASCAR National Series racing back to Fairgrounds Speedway in Nashville, Tennessee, responded Tuesday to a report about the company's talks with city officials. SMI officials have had discussions with Mayor David Briley and his administration about how to finance the upgrades needed to the track to bring NASCAR National Series races there. The Tennessean reported Tuesday that SMI pitched a plan that called for $54 million in bond payments and $2 million cash from the city. The proposal was rejected by Briley's administration. Jerry Caldwell, executive vice president and general manager of Bristol Motor Speedway, issued a statement responding to the Tennessean's article. Our very first step has been to engage Mayor Briley to explore potential renovation of the speedway that would allow major races to return to Nashville. This renovation can be accomplished through a cooperative partnership by utilizing revenues from increased activity at the fairgrounds and private investment without the use of current Metro tax dollars. Recognizing that the city has an obligation to maintain their racetrack long into the future, we are offering an opportunity for private partnership that delivers an attractive, long-term solution to improve a historic public treasure that has been in decline in recent years. We look forward to sharing our proposal with the Fair Board, Councilman Colby Sledge and the neighboring community. We are confident that this partnership will achieve a brighter, more successful future for the Speedway, the fairgrounds and the community. We appreciate interest by the mayor and fair board so far because in the end we all want the same thing, a first-class facility. During Tuesday's Fair Board meeting, board member Jason Bergeron lamented a transparency problem with planned Speedway Motorsports Inc. has for Fairgrounds Speedway. It's been 8 months and we haven't heard any details, and I don't think there's been any real talks with the community. It's just a little frustrating, Bergeron said during the meeting, according to video by the Tennessean. We have these renovations ready to go with the Speedway. It keeps going on and on. We have no concrete proposal and there has been no real engagement with the community. When asked earlier this month about Nashville hosting a National Series race, NASCAR President Steve Phelps said on the Dale Jr. Download, "What's going to happen moving forward into 2021? Are we going to be racing in Nashville or not? I don't know. I know that at least I've been told." Speedway Motorsports, Inc. CEO, Marcus Smith, has had discussions with the folks in Nashville at the fairgrounds. How likely is that going to happen? Right now he has no sanctioning agreement for 2021, so he can't bring anything there. If he wants to bring something there, obviously NASCAR has to have an involvement. They are our dates. We will absolutely get involved when it's time. Let's block ads. Why?